Hello everyone, I hope you are having an incredible writing day, and I'm going to get into it and talk about yesterday. So yesterday, for those of you who don't know, is when I celebrate Thanksgiving. I know Thanksgiving is on the 4th Thursday of November, but I celebrate it on the weekends because, voila, I live in Europe. Thanksgiving doesn't exist here. So I had this epic dinner party yesterday. It was amazing. The food was great. The company was great. Everything was great. So I'm like still riding the good feelings off of that, and I want to share that with you because that's what Thanksgiving's all about. You know, fighting with your family, good feelings, and then just being thankful for the fact that you have a family to fight with. So it's great. And yesterday I posted an issue that I finished my story, but I didn't know how to get the words in because I still had like 9,000 left. So I did what I always do. I posted on Twitter, I went to my writing groups, and everybody gave me a plethora of ideas, and I ran with a couple of them. So here are just some ideas that I liked. If you don't like them, you don't have to do them. There are many, many options, and I would highly suggest that that you should ask, your critique partners, your writing groups, go on Twitter. Sometimes you may not think of an idea, but somebody else will say something and it will just, inspiration, it works. So my favorite idea actually came from my husband, who told me that I should talk about a battle. And I told him I'm writing a romance. There is not a war going on. And he said, well, you can make one. I didn't take that idea, I just thought it was interesting. But yeah, that is a valid point that if you're writing a story that has some type of battles are very involved, and that is one way that you could up your word count. However, if you're writing a romance and there aren't like wars or like battles going on, some of the options that I went with is doing a subplot with some of the minor characters, which is something I did, and it was something I wanted to do, and it just never occurred to me to do it. And the great thing about this is that stories need subplots, and so this is something that I might actually end up using in the story, so that's very exciting. Another option was diary entries, which I think is really interesting and can be helpful because right now I know how my characters are reacting to something. I know it because it's fresh in my mind. However, it could come that down the line when I'm editing, I might ask myself, why did this character act this way? What was the character's motivation? I don't remember. Doing a diary entry from their perspective and their point of view is actually very helpful, and that is something that for some of the conflicts where I had a character that acted in a very negative or sort of out of character, not positive way, I wrote a diary entry from their perspective, and having that makes the character more fleshed out, at least for me, and I understand where they're coming from so they don't seem like, they're jerks. And then the final one, okay, what was the final one? I'm drawing a blank right now. Oh, yeah, DVD extras. Okay, I saw this idea on one of my Facebook groups, and I was like, DVD extras, like, what do you mean by that? And the woman who gave me the idea just like started like spitballing these ideas, like, oh, well, let's say you have this character that you mentioned, like, what did they do in the day while your characters were out frolicking doing whatever? Or, what's a deleted scene? Or just all of these like things that you would find on a DVD extras. And I was like, okay, I'm going to try that because that seems interesting. And yeah, it really worked. I chose like just a couple characters that really didn't have that strong of a voice, and I just asked myself, what were they doing on this day? And I went with it, and I'm very happy with the results. And yeah, I did really well yesterday. I didn't have that much time to write. but I still managed 6,938 words, which brings my grand total to 47,746. And yeah, I have like only 3,000 words left, and I can't believe it. Like I'm going to hit the 50,000K. I will have written 50,000 words in November, and it's amazing and just amazing. And I hope, like, if you've gotten this far, like, I hope you realize just how amazing it is. And I hope it just gives you good, like, warm, fuzzy feelings inside, and that you can be proud of yourself, because I'm very proud of myself. I did not think I could do this. I thought I was going to just, you know, fail epically, but I didn't. I'm doing it. And so are you guys. So just like a round of applause. Congratulations also to all the winners. I'm still like stalking you guys, and just amazing. And I am going to be updating you guys tomorrow, and I'm like not sure if I'm going to be writing today. I say that because I wasn't going to write yesterday because of my dinner party. But I have something I'm going to go do. There might or might not be a video about it, but yeah, I'll tell you about it tomorrow. Tootsies, my apple zines.